So guys, something that is super important on your boat is your batteries. Of course, can't crank your big motor, can't run your trolling motor, can't run your electronics. So batteries are something that is super important, and I'm making the switch to lithium. First time ever. I've never ran them before. I've always been one to get by on the least amount possible. So the cheapest batteries, I normally run these interstates, and they are a great battery, good AGM battery, but they just don't last long. 2 or 3 years is about the longest life that you get out of them, and I'm right at that 2-year mark. And I actually partnered with TM Lithium batteries this season, so I'm looking forward to it. I've got 4 AGMs right now, three deep cycles for my trolling motor, 3 12 volts, and then 1 AGM right now. And so I'm making the switch to TM Lithium. I'm gonna have 3 12 volt 100 amp hour trolling motor batteries, a 140 amp hour cranking battery, and then I'm actually finally gonna have a dedicated battery for all my electronics. So that's gonna hopefully make my Mega Live look a ton better, make my bait tracking so much better, and just clean up a bunch of stuff back here in the back compartment of my boat. Guys, let's get to tearing these old batteries out. This Falcon bass boat, it's so easy to work on. Look how much room I have back here. It's awesome. Like, there's so much room for me to add that extra battery. But yeah, one of the first things, you know, I don't know a ton about lithium batteries. I've never had an experience with them. But one thing that I noticed right off the bat was how light they were. Just picking them up from the front door when FedEx dropped them off. Guys, these batteries are so light, and even though I'm gonna have an extra battery, I'm gonna have 5 instead of the 4 AGMs like I have right now, they're definitely gonna be lighter. 5 batteries are gonna be lighter than my 4 AGMs. So I'm super excited about that because I love speed. That's why I've got a Falcon. I mean, it's definitely not like an Allison boat, but as far as like tournament rigged bass boats, it's one of the fastest out there. I'm definitely looking forward to getting a little bit more speed. Oh no. I mean, look how light this thing is. This is like 3 times as light as the other one. So yeah, just super easy install. Gosh, that thing's so dang heavy. Good Lord. Look at that. This is with my left hand too. With AGM. It's heavy. I'm not left-handed. Man, I can't tell you how much easier this battery was to get in than that big old AGM. And we are about done with the trolling motor setup. So this is my dedicated electronics battery. So we got everything else in, all the other batteries in. We're gonna start disconnecting the cranking battery. That's the last one. Man, that just looks so much better. This thing is so much lighter. All right guys, we got all the TM Lithium batteries installed, and we're about to hit the water and test everything out, give you a performance review. But real quick before we do, like you saw earlier, I actually did the install, but when it came to hooking up all my graphs and everything, I realized that I had some electrical issues. So originally I had the 4 batteries in there, and now I have 5. So it's changing my wiring completely. And you know, I didn't have all the equipment that I needed. I needed a new Perco switch, new breaker switch to isolate my graphs on that 1 battery, because they were all originally hooked up on 1. But now I've got the dedicated graph battery. So I needed a new Perco switch, breaker switch to isolate that circuit, and I needed a new ground post. And so I took it up to Dry Creek Marine. They got me hooked up, did a flawless job, tidied up all my wiring, made it look great. They got me hooked up. So we're about to go hit the water. We're fishing a tournament, so we're about to put these batteries to the ultimate test. 8 hours. We're gonna be fighting wind and current, and we're gonna let you know how these new TM Lithium batteries perform. So let's hit the water. guys, I've been running this boat hard as crap today. Fishing, running the trolling motor. Well, we'll turn that thing on full blast. This thing is getting it. These new lithiums, TM Lithiums, are no joke, brothers. So we got a few more hours to fish, but one thing that is awesome is just the speed that I'm gaining. I mean, I'm getting it. And I've been fishing for 7 hours now, and my batteries have showed no strain at all. You know, the trolling motor batteries are good. I've got all my electronics on its own graph. Voltage is still good. No issues cranking. I've been running this fish slung. It cycles on and off, but you know, we've got a good bit of electronics running today, and I have not had any issues out of the old lead times. So here in about an hour after we weigh in, I'm gonna pull up my app, kind of show you all the specs of the batteries, how they held up throughout the day, and kind of talk about why I would recommend going with lithium batteries if you're looking for it for your bass boat or whatever the case may be. Boat, anything marine, I would highly recommend it. So we'll talk about that here in a second. All right, guys, we just finished up the tournament, getting the boat ready to haul off. And guys, after my first full 8-9 hours of fishing, running these TM Lithium batteries, I'm super impressed, guys. These batteries showed no sign of weakening throughout the day, fighting wind and current. They held strong. These lithium batteries just seem so much cleaner, especially like on my graphs. Everything's so much cleaner. I don't have to worry about having a dead cranking battery, because these are super reliable. So guys, if you're on the seesaw on trying to figure out, well, should I get lithium batteries, I would 10 out of 10 recommend it after my first time running these. These batteries are not only efficient, but they are super cheap too. You can get the 3 100 amp hour trolling motor batteries like I have for less than 200 bucks each. The same for my graph battery. Now the cranking battery, the 140 amp hour, it's a little bit steeper on price. It's around $450. So you can get a 5 battery lithium lead time setup like I have for, should be less than 2,000 bucks, and that's pretty impressive, because I know the price is what steers people away when they're looking for lithium batteries. But guys, all these batteries have a 5-year warranty, and they have a lot longer lifespan than AGM or a lead battery. So you're definitely going to get your money's worth. They're lightweight and very efficient. So guys, I want to show you one of my favorite features about the TM batteries, and that's the TM app. All these batteries are Bluetooth, so I can go in. I haven't checked these yet, so we're about to figure out the specs on these batteries after running them all day. Trolling motor battery 1 is at 91%. That's crazy, guys. I ran these things hard. Let's just go ahead and check trolling motor battery 2 and 3, and then my cranking. Trolling battery 2 is 91%. Trolling motor 3, 91%. So they're all balanced, all in tip-top shape. I could run these for, heck, probably another week without charging them. And then my cranking battery, it is on 95%, which is going to be a little bit higher than all my other batteries, because you know it's hooked up to the motor. We got an alternator. It's going to charge it throughout the day. But yeah, man, everything is above 90% after fishing all day, running my electronics, everything. I'm really impressed, guys, and I'm not just saying this. These are very efficient, quality priced, and quality performed batteries, guys. So I would 10 out of 10 recommend it to you guys if you're trying to make the jump to lithium. I gained speed in my boat. My trolling motor is a whole lot faster. My Mega Live and all my graphs are a lot cleaner because I've got the dedicated battery now. So guys, if you're wanting to learn more about the TM Lithium batteries, I've got the link down to their website down in the description below. And if you decide to purchase, make sure to use my discount code at checkout. It's JT8, I believe, and it's 8%. You get 8% off your total order. But guys, I appreciate you watching. I'm really looking forward to running these batteries all year. I definitely feel a lot more confident out there on the water. I've got all my equipment tip-top shape, how I've always wanted it. I don't have to worry about my batteries. I'm efficient. And it makes a difference when you're fishing tournaments. You know, you've got 8 hours to catch your biggest 5 fish. You don't want to have to worry about equipment failing and you know, just being a headache. And I had no headaches today. So guys, Appreciate you watching. Go check out TM Lithium batteries if you're wanting to make the switch to lithium batteries. Firsthand switching from AGMs to lithiums. Great decision. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.